Extremely powerful right now. We know that with that star power, Gero is going to be able, or whoever's playing the Gus is going to be able to apply also that damage boost to whoever receives the shield. So in clutch moments, that's going to be absolutely crucial if he decides to go in that direction. But when there's Gene floating around, there's a sense of inevitability, right, Arc? That magic hand can be devastating.
Absolutely so. And in we go. Zeta starting things out there, slow and patient and steady to win the race. The rocket fuel, I don't think, connected there, but the range is what's more important than keeping that at bay. But there's a great tap from Geru there. CMG, very low. And I love this start so far from Zeta, just getting the positioning power over Chazmak.
And now he actually takes health bonanza here, so actually boost the healing of those spirits, favoring the sustain game a little bit more here for Chazmak. But you can see the pressure that Zeta Division 1 are applying early. They're building Moyogoku up towards that magic hand. They're looking just to break this game right open with that Gene Super.
Yeah, they want to close the gap over time. Ultimately, that's where Piper is going to struggle in those later stages as the gas starts to come into play and close in on the map. So having that magic hand for later and just buying time to allow that situation to occur is going to go a long, long way. But I feel like Chazmak do need to get out of this one a little bit. The shield there popped, and now he pushing forward and gets the takedown on CMG.
The gadget activation there from Naui was huge. Getting that extra damage from the spirit, and there it is, the magic hand, but Ticket's coming in. Moyogoku's low. Spooky Ghosts come out, but it's not enough, and Chazmak get one on the board early.
Great stuff. This is what I wanted to see from Chazmak, because they need to get some early momentum against this particular matchup. Let's see now, left-hand side lane, but look at the flying hook over the lane as Tampa goes in and Drama goes down. Beautiful stuff, and what a different game this is from the last one.
Already a 3 versus 2 Zeta Division 1 now, done playing nice. Moyogoku closes the gap, and that magic hand's available, but it won't be needed to take down Gero. And 3 versus 1 now. Noe has to try and hang on. They're baiting out that gadget activation, it feels, and it's a matter of time now. So hard to win from this position. Zeta, even it up.
Yeah, smart for them to allow CMG to pick up that kill as well, because he's trying to get that super as well. Everyone else already has theirs on the board here. So, but what a great response. Honestly, that is what is so scary about Zeta. They treat every round as if it's a fresh new one, and that great pull coming in. Oh, beautiful stuff there from Tampo, making it that early 3 versus 2.
A Gus Super Shield not nearly enough to keep him alive. Poppet has to be used as Gero tries to get away, but Tampo is relentless and Ramos falls. Zeta Division 1 take that first round.
It feels like Zeta took that first round personally and came back fighting. And that is what Chazmak have got to be so cool. You know, they can feel that first set potential there for them if they can just keep themselves going.
That's the one thing about Chazmak's composition arc. They can struggle sometimes if they get dove on, and that flying hook is big to allow Tampa to advance. Some environmental destruction here via CMG, and again, Zeta look to encroach.
Gero was having a tough time on the left as CMG really just utilizing a lot of that incendiary on the ground, and it is going to restrict the movement, of course, as well. Now he's fitting in a little bit more into Moyogoku, who's going to be earning that magic hand shortly. But this is where we saw Chazmak in that first round really start to thrive. They just took their time, but I do like this position. It's a stronghold here for Zeta.
That's going to keep CMG quiet for a bit. Gero getting a lot of value out of that speed gear inside the bushes, forcing the magic puff to come in, but Shitapo is closing the gap again. It might be time for the all-in. Now he's extremely low, trying to stave Shitapo off. It's going to be the tick head used, and Shitapo gets on out of dodge, and there's the magic hand! What a connection! And there it is! Zeta Division 1, commanding start to this second round.
As soon as one brick comes loose, the whole wall comes crashing down as Zeta really are starting to enjoy themselves. Their thumbs are now warmed up and they can taste this set going their way, but can we see some resolve? Can we see something from Chazmak to be able to put a stop to this potential inevitability here? Healing path's much needed there. Moyogoku and just keeping everyone in the mix, taking it slow and steady yet again, and ready to explode surely in the near moments.
Means you don't spend as much time out of the fight if you need to be topped up. Just get there by your Gene and you'll be ready to rock soon. There it is, flying hook. It's going to be the tailspin now. Rama in trouble. Last hurrah used to get him away, but he's low. 75 HP. Chitapa the first to fall, though. Now he comes to the rescue, and Chazmak have a player advantage.
Yeah, Rama's in a tough spot here, though, as well, but let's see. Oh, beautiful. My word. Great play from Chazmak, and Moyogoku goes down swiftly after. This is going to come down to a round.
Against Tampo, always going to be the one to take the risk there. Trying to go all in and get staved off. The Gus Super Shield, so crucial in moments like that. He's got another one available.
Well, no more flying hooks for Tampo, and that, I feel, is the strength of this Zeta comp. As soon as he goes in, that's when Chazmak gets stirred. but there's a lot of utility on the side of Chazmak that can't be denied. Ultimately, a nice Gush shield will go a long way here. Rama just keeping the ticket in the miss. Pull could be costly.
Yeah, that one pulls up a little bit short here. Shitampo realizes he can't go in, so he tailspins on his own side of the map. Moyagoku's going to have to take a sidebar, get himself top back up here as Chazmak have a chance to take some map control.
Rama's got to stay alive here. They do not want to be at a disadvantage, not in this position. Chazmak are one round away from taking this game, and that would even things out massively so. They do not want to be one step behind here, not at all. Garo just going to keep hold of the super as well and just time it perfectly. Rama goes low. Okay, the last round just in time.
And here's the thick head coming in. A lot of health on that, but it's still going to be removed. The gas now is going to begin to encroach. Shitampo's in trouble. He's pinched on there. Now he finds the kill, but it's going to be traded back. Rama in the gas. He can't get out. Poppin has to be used as Garo as a last resort, but it's not going to be enough.
Mine. A lot of regions don't tend to use Gene here.
What do you think that is?
I mean, in North America, they love Piper mid. In EMEA, they love, you know, the sort of 8-bits and Bell mids, but I love the fact that Zeta are going back to roots, and this is something which I've been waiting to see for a very long time on Hard Rock Mine.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hard Rock Mine. Our second set begins now. Already some salvos being exchanged through the middle part of the map here. Rama taking a little low, and yeah, Gero's going to be an absolute pain in the neck on that left-hand side.
Well, the Vision Gear being run by Kenji as well as the Rico as well on the side of Chazmak, and that's going to help a lot. One single connection on any of those shots is going to keep that visibility layer there, but look at this, hurling the sheep as Zeta are all clutched together in that bottom right-hand corner, but now some fight back, and it's the exact opposite. Chazmak now very much on the ropes.
Yeah, Kenji able to pick up a couple of those gems here. Chazmak have a lead for the time being. You saw there, the Otis just walked straight over one of those Gus Ghosts and get punished for it in that previous fight. And Shitampo really trying to collapse that side lane here, just move into those bushes. Definite map control here for Zeta Division 1. It's up to Chazmak to find a way to wrest this back. Shitampo low, but there's the magic hand. Kenji at the damage boost, and there it is. Gero taken down. Now we're trying to get aggressive on that right side. It will be picked up. Kenji fancies a bit of argy-bargy himself.
I mean, Garo there really didn't quite cut the mustard, did he? I mean, just caught off guard, didn't connect the super, got pulled in with magic hand. I think he missed the bouncy castle as well there, so definitely a bit of a miss, but still time to be able to redeem himself. The gems are split, by the way. Despite Zeta's dominance and their aggressive playstyle, Chazmak are hanging on.
Rama pops that super. He sees Shitampo get a little bit low. They do pretty well at dealing with him. They keep Rama alive. But again, that aggression allows Zeta to scale up their map control. Kenji now at 8 gems.
Rama's getting scrutinized here and has to heal up, but again, another missed connection there from Gero on that left-hand side. He does need to start to gain some of this utility and reduce the HP there of Zeta now, who are on countdown. It's not going to be over just yet. They're in a good position to get a reset potential.
Moyagoku wants to attract as much attention as he can here. No eyes on Kenji for the time being. It's 10-6 in gems, and now some pressure being placed on Kenji. Beautiful. He can't stay alive. Look, it's in there. The super's got to get him out as well. He's getting out of dodge.
My word, Rama playing out of his mind. Beautiful stuff, the phase shifter on point, the super to get away, but where was it to reset? Play reset. Oh!
Now he comes back off spawn though, and he's got 16 gems. Kenji doesn't have the mechanism to rest them back. Moyagoku having to play at range, but he's the only play left here for Zeta Division 1. The gems fall in enemy territory, and Chazmak gobbled them up.
Moyagoku gets the takedown, but there's not going to be enough time. Beautiful stuff from Chazmak getting the steal in the final hour.
You've got yourself into a corner, and you lose your horde.
Got to remind as well that the fact that 91% of viewers watching on event.brawlstars.com did think that Zeta were going to clutch this very comfortably, but this is not proving to be the case so far. But positioning power so far in the mid is there. Garu couldn't quite connect that last shot from Shitampo, who's incredibly low. The survivability of that man, my word.
Shitampo is the blunt object here, right? Zeta Division 1 are swinging him at Chazmak every opportunity they have. But he has all the gems right now. Not the ideal gem carrier as someone who wants to be the aggressor, so he'll stay low in his own half of the map, but he's still alive. This is unreal. Walking the knife edge of Zeta Division 1.
There's 5 gems in the pocket so far for Zeta, but they've got to get forwards, and a great mute there from Naui. The pickup there as well from Rama. Great stuff, as now Chazmak you can see their confidence. They're starting to get their flow, and Chazmak are just keeping Zeta back, and that's exactly where they've got to keep them.
In making sure their gems are dropped on their side of the map, though, Zeta Division 1 have given up a lot of that map control. Chitampo's the one that should help them retake it, but he's carrying 3 gems right now. Magic Hands there with a face shifter for Rama. He gets a bit of shielding, 6 gems, and he's backing away. Chazmak are able to match this level of aggression. Chitampo's lying in wait.
He's lurking, he's going to go in, Rama with the face shift, not enough to do it, and the gems strong picked up, and Chitampo flying hooks away, and gets the steal this time. It's return to sender.
Love to see that. The protective pirouette means he can be far more aggressive. He lies in wait in the back line, and now they're going to sit on this pile of gems. But Kenji's got to get taken down. Chitampo's only got 8 gems to work with. Still a lead for Zeta Division 1, but again, they need that map control back. Here's a magic hand.
Oh, 1 gem's going to go over, but they've got to get another one to get on countdown. It's 7 there. Rama's holding forth, but for how long? Great shield there from Goku, and the resolve from the back. Muted out as well. It's still time, and Chazmak have got to go on the aggressive.
Once again, Chitampo, not the ideal gem carrier here, but he's going to lie in wait in these pushes. Try and get back to his side of the map. Protected pirouette again, going to make him a bit more durable. Rama's trying to get into the cookie jar, though, and he's taken down. Chitampo is out of control. Now we're trying to salvage the situation, but it's too far gone here, and we've got a countdown for Zeta Division 1. Almost all the gems to their name.
There's a bit of time to spend there for the respawn, but Gero goes down as well. Rama has no super, has no utility, has no speed, and Chitampo should be home safe and sound with a bit of body blocking there from Goku for safe measure. Now he's the last chance. If he goes down, a great respawn.
To try and get that map control. I love that ninja play, sat in the bush. He had everything he needed to completely derail Chazmak.
Okay, well, Chitampo's in a very tough spot here. 3 versus 1, and does go down. That's going to allow Gero to come from the right-hand side and keep that pressure on. I love the angle between himself and Rama, just keeping that pressure onto Kenji, who can't really do much until he heals back up now.
Couple early gems here for Zeta Division 1, so they can lean into this a little bit more. Gero needs to be dug out of this right-hand side, and Kenji, he obliges.
Yeah, again, another missed super, and that's going to be costly as Goku gets the takedown of Naui. Rama then on the left, and he's got to try to weave his way around the place of this pressure, but Kenji with the ball, and Gero goes down yet again.
And again, Chitampo carrying the gems. So I'm curious to see how this is going to change the approach now for Zeta Division 1. Kenji gets a little bit caught out there, not much he can do. Now he does have super available, so they're probably going to try and 2v1 this Otis. The mute connects, but now he's not in a great position. Goku trying to stave off the rest of Chazmak, and it pays off. There's going to be a trade here, and Chitampo looking for Rama.
Gonna admire the awareness there. Chitampo just knows to flying hook in and just deflate that pressure, that push, and as quickly as that, they're back into the mid. And the gems at the moment are in favor of Chazmak, but I feel the confidence is growing for Zeta.
No doubt about it. Now we're really trying to posture aggressively here on the left. Gero just wants to hold Zeta Division 1 back if possible, but map control belongs to them. It's a very close game in those gems, and Rama's going to be very slippery. It's going to take a lot for Chitampo to be able to close the gap and wrest them out of his hands. Now we're living dangerously. Kenji has a magic hand up, and you can see Zeta Division 1 are looking to make use of it soon. There it is. Mute comes out, but there's no follow-up.
They got that control. Now they've evened out the gems, and Rama, though, has speed. He's going to use it now. Now he's coming in. Couple of shots here and there, but not too much value, to be completely honest. And the pull connects from Kenji, and Zeta show us how it's done. 1 gem away from countdown, but what can Gero do on this bottom right-hand side to stop this countdown?
Not a whole lot, right? He's not in a great position to actually bounce these shots, so really his range is limited. Chitampo, though, he has to get away. Flying hook used, but most of the gems are dropped. Kenji was carrying almost half of them, and now Chazmak get the countdown. They're able to find the one vulnerability on the side of Zeta, and it's 9 seconds left.
Rama is the one that needs to get Chitampo going in, gets the takedown of Gero. Shield will only be able to do much. The shield is there, but he's got 6 gems. He's so low in terms of HP.
Now we got pulled in there, but it's not going to be enough, and Chazmak have done it.
Aggressive nature of it and what it can do, and hopefully for Zeta, they're able to use that flying hook really, really well like they have been, and go in and get that aggressive start.
Chitampo wants to start to get some of that first little capture progress down. All right, Rama, trying to give Chitampo the hot foot here with that gadget activation. Chitampo, though, pretty well unperturbed. Goku really wants to close the gap on Naui as much as possible. He's looking out for Scrap Sucker, but another gadget activation from Rama. But he goes the way of the Weary first.
Good start. for Zeta, and the fat splatter is popped there by Moegoku, quite obviously so, and he's going to place it down on the left-hand side. Tampa going in and going to get that takedown onto Rama. That's going to delay the onset of these spawns, and already 40% of time on the zone. And Chazmak have really got to start to get into this, and that is a good way to start.
Now you do knock out a little bit of some of that protective architecture as the red side here, but Rama more than happy to get aggressive and keep Zeta Division 1 moving. 49-9 already though, so Zeta off to an absolute red-hot start.
Rama so low there, and the scrap stacker didn't quite connect for Naui, so that's going to allow then Zeta to push forward just a little bit. Now finally some healing potential, but Shitambe spots it very early on, flying hook in, gets Gary taken down, and what a play from him. Rama quickly to follow, it's been Naui in a 3-versus-1. That is not going to help, but he's doing his best.
Yeah, look, Zeta are quite low here, so a bit of uncertainty about who's going to trade time on the point here. Now a decent range, of course. Scrapsucker extremely punishing, and Gero has returned now. Nestek thrown down here just in case the aggression comes, but Shitambo's able to go around it, and the positive feedback's not enough to keep Gero up.
Yeah, a great time to do it. He knows exactly where it is. He doesn't want to forget later on in the map, as now he then goes down, leaving Rama completely exposed as well. 60% now for Zeta, and pushing forwards with the shield pop there from Kenji. Gero is going to struggle because he does get the mark landed, but now he goes down himself, and this is going to be a tough spot. Zeta are still holding on.
None of that cover left now for Chazmak as they try and hold their ground. It's going to be a healing station on the left-hand side, but Shitambo will not be denied. That's 2 eliminations there for the superstar, and Chazmak are getting run out of town.
Moegoku is spinning, and I think rightly so, because Shitambo was absolutely...
For the roughs here, it's actually that air support. He just really trying to make it hard to stand in one place as Zeta up on that point.
Early placement there as well from Rama, just trying to get some early time on the zone, and I agree with that as well. That's where kind of Chazmak didn't have the best starts previously. They do need to start that now, but the damage gears are in play. Takedown is there though also. Moegoku low, and Kenji is going to be pushing now from the right, and now he's got to take care of that.
He is so durable though, but eventually damage comes in from too many different angles. Rama now with the supply drop, Shitambo wants to get in. They've been focusing Rama down so hard. Every time he appears, Shitambo is beeline for that Russ.
It's a great pairing, isn't it, between Kenji and Shitambo? You know, getting that shield in, and just in the right timings for Shitambo to really get the maximum value, but now we're already out of position there. Rama's muted out as well, the Cookie Popper as well coming into play will keep him low, but that healing station from the PAM is now really starting to get the value it needs, and keeping that distance between themselves and Zeta is going to keep it standing.
Shitambo going in here, very durable. Again, so much available. I mean, if there's a protected pirouette in the mix, he just cannot be taken down. Another 2 kill for Shitambo. Absolutely filthy.
Disgusting stuff, it really is, and he's just on an absolute tear right now. Chazmak don't know what to do with him, so they're just kind of leaving him. Great pickup though from Rama, great observation. Able to notice that it was the perfect time for that kill takedown, and they've got now the high ground, starting to get ahead. They are in the lead with 1 minute 30 seconds remaining.
Good turret, good healing station placement here. Rather, Shitambo doesn't care. It's another Gus Super, and it's another dive on him with the tailspin. Absolutely dirty. Gero can't even stand up, but now Zeta Division 1 can make up that deficit.
If Shitambo gets super, it's a guaranteed kill, if not 3 back-to-back, isn't it really? He's just applying so much pressure. That's a great mute there from Moegoku. Keeps there, the low, now he's so low, and the pickup is now 3-versus-1. It's just Zeta Division clearing house.
Strong lead now for Zeta Division. Moegoku has another mute available. Shitambo more than happy to trade blows here to try and build the super. He gets the Gus shield. He can't go in and follow it up because in terms of that supportive, utility, not there. There's no Gus here.
Kenji flying hooking straight into that high ground. I do like that. Rama so low already, but the damage gear might help out there. And the juggling of the tasks there between Rama and Gero as well is why I just think the Carl pick is really quite a good one. Look at this doubling down the right-hand side there because they can't get to Kenji. Shitambo then choosing to come over himself, and I love this start.
But the Honey Molasses is a problem in the middle lane, so I like the Zeta Division 1, they adapt, they try and collapse on this right side, but this might work against them. Now he's encroaching. Kenji is able to get back a little bit there and put some pressure down, but Rama will approach as well. Forces Kenji away, but Moegoku's going to work on the safe.
He's got over 50% damage on the safe so far. He's been unreal in this match. The damage coming in, great connection there from Naui on the gadget side. It will bring things down to a little bit more of an even scoreline, but they've got a lot of work to do. They've got to gain that control that they've been lacking so far in this game. It's not going to be a base race against a team like Zeta. You've got to clear up those lanes, and you've got to clear up the scraps.
Shitambo in trouble, no super to get him out of danger, and now we're going to make the approach towards the safe. Moegoku hits the mute though. They're able to pick up Naui. Now it's Gero. Iron high views. Gero just blocking some of that damage with the honey molasses that won't be available to him now. Now he's able to stave off Kenji, but look at the safe's health.
The difficulty is as well is that Gary's got to start to get that amplified shot connected to the safe and keep juggling that between player and safe. Ultimately, the B shots are not too effective. Oh, beautiful placement there on the nest egg as Kenji is caught off guard.
Yeah, Rama even marks Kenji right now. No Clyde to the body. And they'll be back up in no time. It's a huge lead. Moyagoku's threatening. He's threatening to end the game right now, and he gets it done. Oh, you've got to respect that. Otis
fail through. They've got to hit the mark now. No more second chances for them. And again, they can't be leaving team players from Zeta on that safe. They can't allow the damage to rain in for free.
KG played through the middle part of the map here as Gero and Shitampo trade. Oh, I like that. A bit of extra damage on now. He's seen better days, and Moyagoku again wins that 1v1. Rama's in trouble as well. Positive feedback, not going to cut the mustard. Iron Hive there by Gero to make sure he lines up.
Yeah, nice mute though. We'll keep Chazmak a little bit slower to push forwards. Now he's trying to get into a good spot on the right. Rama coming through on the left as well, trying to find the angle there onto Shitampo. And now he's got a great pick up there from Gary from the mid, and now some damage starting to roll in. As now he rolls in himself on the right-hand side.
Really keeping Zeta Division 1 busy on that right-hand lane, so Chazmak can start to apply pressure by the left and middle. Gero, though, in deep trouble. Not much he can do about that as Shitampo wants to ignore Rama. He wants to push forward now. He's going all in.
Yeah, fast by the connection, but now he and Rama survive. Moyagoku's got to consider hitting this mute, and he's actually just whittling Rama down there, which is really great for him, but now he's lurking. They're ready and waiting for that roll to come in, and they're not pushing forward too far too soon.
Here's the tower roll coming in. Mute does connect. Now he's low, and it's going to be picked up. Note here that Chazmak have a slim lead, 2% on safe health. Zeta Division 1 want to try and find a way to approach, but Rama staves Moyagoku off again.
Yeah, this is much better, honestly, from Chazmak. They're just taking it a bit slower and working their way through the problems with Shitampo. Here's that problem right now. Kenji picking up the slack as now he has got to finalize this lane.
Kenji out in the open there, no chance to get back to his side of the map. It is a slim lead for Zeta Division 1, but a lead all the same. Rama getting the better of this lane assignment. Moyagoku really would prefer to deal with Naui, and he needs to not get too close to that safe. The damage is bouncing, and now he goes in, pushing on the right-hand side. He finds two.
I love this so far from Chazmak. They're just keeping Moyagoku low, not allowing him to respawn, but just keeping him out of the game. And Shitampo jumps in, clears out Rama. Geru's very low here, but he gets a very important kill at 25 seconds on the clock.
That's a huge lineup, denying Zeta Division the chance to push up here. Kenji doesn't really have the range. He's going to have to put himself in danger if he wants to affect that safe. But Gero's really feeling the brunt of that damage now from the Carl. And Moyagoku approaches through the mid. We're down to 10 seconds, but Shitampo's down.
Rama picks up the kill on the left-hand side, allowing him to get damage now. It's not enough time, I don't feel, for Zeta Division. Chazmak with a lifeline. Great stuff from them, and they learned from their previous mistake.
Against the Otis, he's able to find these double eliminations there and start to close the gap.
Great stuff, honestly. It's so close. Imagine if we go to the fifth and final set on this one. I would love for nothing more to kick us off, but kicking us off in terms of damage so far, Moyagoku in that mid, and that was the very man that in that first round, he was the one that got it down to 50% early on. Chazmak cannot afford at this stage to get back into those bad habits.
Nice work by Rama, helping Naui out there as against Zeta Division 1. Try and double team the Daryl. It doesn't work out this time. With that respect, Moyagoku coming back off respawn. What's happening on the other side of the map? Shitampo with the range, pressuring down the safe.
Marked up as well though, and that will be a concern for him. Now healing up a little bit. Oh, beautiful! Amplified shot. Great stuff there from Garu. And Kenji just popping all of the nest eggs. Great value there despite going down.
Yeah, love that idea. Obviously, only a limited number of those that Bell can bring into a round. Maybe only one left here for Rama. Getting cleaned up in a big way now, clearing the way through the mid. Zeta still have that lead. They're able to recruit early thanks to Shitampo with the solo pressure.
Kenji has that damage gear now, but chooses to heal forwards. Not there, a good decision because now he's rolling in. Chooses better Rovic trying to bait his way forwards. He is in a difficult spot here, but then again, the damage is still going to keep Zeta Division 1 in this lead, and the pressure surely mounting. Chazmak maybe just gave them a little bit too much too soon.
The little preempted from now. He wasn't quite close enough to get the most value out of his shots there, and he ends up falling before he gets to the safe. Again, the double collapse onto the right side lane, and we might be in all-in territory now, Ark.
Disaster for Chazmak. They've got to deal with this, and now he's the only one who can so far. They need to make a decision quick as the damage continues to rain in. It's 25% remaining now. Rama's doing his thing, but they don't deal with this problem. It's all over.
Now he's trying to stay alive, trying to keep the prize World Finals. But it's such a tough hill to climb now. Now he's hit with the mute. He's going to be forced back. Honey Molasses not bothering Zeta Division 1 too much. They're starting to make their final approach.
4% left, just a couple of shots, and Kenji will fly. Oh, there it is from Chitapo! The killing blow! As Zeta Division 1 proceed forwards and send Chaz back home.
Perhaps not as clean a start as Zeta Division 1 would have wanted, but you can attribute that to the pluckiness of Chazmac Gaming EU, the number 6 seed from EMEA. Shock Zeta Division 1, sneaking away with one of those sets and refusing